Good evening, GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, New Jersey and the Northern Mid-Atlantic region's weather portal, in-depth forecast analysis, video discussion. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith, and we're going to bypass all this weather that's going on right now because there's a lot of talk again about the snow on Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. We're going to dig in. From the National Weather Service's forecast digital database, this was last night, okay? This is what it showed for snow in this area here. Very little here. Then, as we went through the morning, around 7 or 8 o'clock this morning, look what happened. Showed it over the Poconos, less here in New Jersey, and more so in the Hudson River Valley. Now, we get into the afternoon. It's gonna pop up here in just a minute. And again, same kind of thing. Now, we get to the latest maps here, and it's again showing snow across northwestern New Jersey, the Hudson River Valley area. What is going on? We've got, an antifrontal situation where precipitation ends as Arctic air is coming in. But we have to look at the analysis to make sure that this is correct. Okay, this is the latest NAM model guidance from this afternoon. And of course, we have the rain ongoing. We know that. I just went outside and picked up food. And the break in the rain, again, coming tonight, early tomorrow morning before the front gets going here. And look, another wave of low pressure and more rain scattered around the area again on Wednesday. Now, the interesting thing is as this front is pushing south and east, look what the model guidance is trying to show. Wet snow now. It's showing it on the coast, showing it in northwestern New Jersey. Again, is this going to stick? Are we going to have accumulating snow on the back end of this antifrontal situation? Because the front is already passed off the shore, but you've got antifrontal precipitation that's showing up in the frozen side here on the model guidance. Right now, off the NAM model guidance, we want to take a look at the 3,000-foot temperatures going forward. Now, we know they're quite warm here with all the rain, 13, 12, 11 degrees Celsius. Look what happens as the Arctic front comes in. During Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, temperatures are at 3,000 feet are starting to crash, -2, -4, -3, as the precipitation is exiting and changing over. Now, -5, -6. Yeah, this is a question mark because if there's antifrontal precipitation at 3,000 feet, it's going to be in the form of snow, but will it stick? Let's take a look. Okay. Off the 18Z model run this afternoon of the NAM, this doesn't make sense to me. I see that, the model guidance wants to change the precipitation over to snow here, and, and this is where it says that the snowfall will be, and there's nothing over northwestern New Jersey. Well, the National Digital Database says the opposite, so something looks erroneous here to me. And obviously, the surface temperature is going to play a big role, so I don't see this as really panning out, but I can see an area to the north and west getting snow. Yes, but how much? This looks somewhat more reasonable to me. This was the 12Z, this morning's model run of the NAM, where the front is passing through. The Arctic air is already here. The front's here, but the antifrontal precipitation is here, and the temperatures aloft at 5,000 feet and 3,000 feet would support, the potential for rain changing over to snow. And this looks probably more like what may happen here than the 18Z model guidance, which I just showed you, which looks like this. This seems spurious to me. So again, by Tuesday afternoon on the NAM model guidance for the surface temperature, 6 feet above the ground, 2 meters here, it's already falling off from the 40s into the 30s as the antifrontal precipitation is taking hold here into Wednesday morning before everything just collapses and goes off the coast, and then Arctic air mass obviously builds in, and it's going to be cold here on Thursday. Now, again, the question is, how much of this is really going to accumulate on the ground? We just don't know because, first of all, antifrontal precipitation generally on the lighter side of things, but again, it can be falling from the sky as the surface temperatures are falling, but how much is going to stick on the ground? Trying to figure that out is going to be dependent on elevation and intensity as well. Yeah. I think as we go through the next model cycles and overnight tonight, we'll have a clearer picture of what the atmosphere is going to look like as the front is passing through. But right now, again, it could snow. It's definitely going to snow in the air, but how much of that is going to stick on the ground and for who and how much, we just don't know. And antifrontal precipitation is generally not credible on the terms of being high side, but it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't really take a lot. And again, we have tree limbs up with leaves still on them, oaks and stuff like that. So again, we could be dealing with a couple of inches of snow at the higher elevations or whatever, and that could cause power outages and down trees from the tree limbs. Again, I'm speculating. This could be very early, and we're going to have to monitor this situation. Exactly. For GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. You have a very good Monday evening. We'll be back in video form tomorrow morning.